Hello, so this is gonna be a quick video because there are just flaws with this kit, and I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood to build it. So I'll just say the reason why. It's a jumbled mess. So I got pretty much done with everything other than the feet, which regular glue doesn't work, so I had to use super glue, and then that's just kind of scary. And then if you bend it down a little too far, the top peg comes out, and then that's just a little bit of a hassle to put back in. Foot glove is okay, and then you have to glue the bottom of it, so that's meh. And then, like, this thing has some great posability, and it can move all over the place, but the problem is just the assembly is highly flawed. Like, they say it's technique impossible, and they are correct, man. This thing is hard, and I'm just not that skilled to put together right now, so it's gonna take a while. And then this one just need to sand it because it's just rough around the edges. I mean, it's fine, but I would say for that good thing, for that good grip with the paint, use a 800 or a 6 to 800 to flatten out the seam lines, and use clay. Sand that, and then go all around to where it's a little cloudy like that, and just spray primer, do whatever color you want, and then you'll get it. One thing I do have to say is pretty cool is that with the aluminum tube surrounded by the rubber, if you drill it in a 3 to 4 millimeter hole, this thing is in there pretty tight, like better than a lot of stuff. And excuse me, I hurt my hand, so I had to wrap it. It's not the best, but whatever. And I gotta say, this is probably my best part, because in some things this thing is very unstable, in some model kits I should say, but now with this, it's like, it's tough, it's still flexible, it's got pretty good length, and I like it, I love it. I'm actually, again, I'm not too sure if I'm going to keep this kit, but just give me some time and I'll see. And then some things you do have to glue, like the head was easy to glue, excuse me, it's just hard to move this. So this is the regular head, and they do give you a plastic piece for there in the eye, but I threw that away on accident since it looked like trash, so whatever. And then you have to use clay to fix that, and the little reflection is the glue, pardon. And then here is the body glove. So like I said before, I broke the joint on the inside, so this is very loose. And then problems that I was starting to have immediately was this. Again, it was a pain in the butt. So this, I tried to glue them together, but guess what? It didn't work. They just broke off, like there was nothing there. It's just like tape was holding it together. And that was just a pain. Then they said that, oh, there's posability. Well, I mean, you can pose it, but then if you pose it, all the joints might fall out. And then if they fall out, well, guess what? You have to take it apart. And then, here's the stupid part. There are no pegs. You're supposed to use polycaps for these, but the polycaps don't even hold it in together. You get the problem with the lathes where they start to bend into each other. Then it's hard to put it in. And I mean, I love this kit, but like, my gosh, you have to do so much stuff to it just to make it work. And like, this is the basis of the foot, so it can move. And again, those are the screws, so it can go left to right, forward and back. And then that's the ankle or the Achilles tendon, and the toe posability. It's pretty nice. Shoot, I'm so nervous. I don't even want to move it because I just don't want to glue it again. It's like, I know it only takes 5 seconds, but I just don't want to keep on gluing it. Again, posability is nice, but do watch out for that. So I guess it's kind of limited, but still gives that realistic feeling, which is really great. So again, this thing is great. It shows human anatomy in a way that I never thought was possible. And then again with the arm, oh my gosh, it's nice, but as of right now, I'm just sick of dealing with this. Trying to find a body glove. Oh, and here's the knee. So I'm gonna have to drill a hole into the knee covers, or whatever they're called, and put this in further because I like to hang all the way out here. It's just not a secure connection. You can just touch it and it'll fall out. That's why this isn't put together, because it was meh. And then this connection, I mean, yeah, this connection is nice. You have to do the same thing with the arms by using the metal rod, and because it's surrounded by rubber, excuse me, it's meh. I mean, this is as far as you'll get without straining it too much. So I mean, yay. Of course you can bend it more, but it's like the amount of stress I have with this, because with the perfect grade, that plastic, I mean, that body glove is already wearing out. I just opened it and it went crazy, and then I don't know, maybe I have to flip it. Pay attention to what side it says to keep, I mean, to cut off the back end of it, because on top you keep it, on the bottom cut it. And then another problem with the arm is, of course, great posability. Amazing engineering, but I tried to glue it, that didn't work. There's still a gap, so I had to put plastic into there, and then the pegs that they give you again are too big, so I had to cut that off, make it a square, then make a hole to where I can move up and down, twist it to go left and right, so it can actually work like a real wrist, instead of just being what it is. But later, I'm just not skilled or willing to deal with it. And then here's the chest, which was the easiest thing to glue. Even though I had to use a lot, but yeah. Just two side pieces. Made sure that they match up the round edges, so you can see the dark spot up there. Make sure it curves into the side of the chest, because I didn't do that. Just looks a little bit off, but you'll get it. Just watch instructions. Or not watching instructions, excuse me. But a better way to put it, look at the white tape. Just that corner right there, it's under the protruding part. That should match flush with this. And hopefully that'll work best for you. I mean, if you can find any of these kits, because, and this is only one I've seen, so I really shouldn't throw it out. And this is a heavy piece of plastic, so again, just right now, I'm gonna put this away. Here's what the shoulder joint looks in the body glove, by the way. It's nice. I mean, really can't move that much, but should have expected it with the body glove. Always should have expected it with the body glove. Whatever. And then the shoot, excuse me. So the pod, or the, yeah, I'll call it that. That engineering is kind of interesting. You don't have to glue it. It's on swivels. You have to drill out the hole to put the cover on, or the latch for the entry plug. And that's simple. Then you just use a metal rod, but of course that connection is going to be loose, so well, now that's going to work out. And then, so I have a lot of springs. I mean, I didn't use a single spring. A lot of screws are in here with the nuts, so I mean, if you wanted to use them in other kits or for other purposes, heck yeah, man, go ahead. Then we have a lot of polycaps left over. I mean, I didn't even use most of them. Some of these, like, okay, so these are the parts I was talking about. These go in the wrist. They're way too big. They have to be cut down like a quarter size, or extended down to quarter size, maybe even a third, because it's just ridiculous squeezing it in, and then it just doesn't fit, and then it's a loose fit, and it's a pain in the butt. So, yeah. And then it's a real hassle. Just because I might get Unit 2, I'm gonna figure out how to fix this one day. But as of now, I'm gonna leave this in the box. I'm gonna fix those, and then I'll see what I'm gonna do. Thank you for watching. I'll have whichever one I complete next. They're all gonna be custom, so look forward to that. See you soon.